Okay, I'm John Karal. I'm the head guru of the North Jersey Regional A's, and I'm here inspecting Seth's transmission. And the first thing I'm looking at is probably one of the worst worn U-joints that I've ever seen. Some of the other stuff looks pretty good.
Just so there's no questions, I ground those smooth so they chip easier.
Took the edges off.
Yeah.
All right, this gear is shot. That gear is shot. This gear, well, if you're gonna put everything else in, this one should go too. Usual thing, it needs all the gears. Most likely the reverse idler matches that. Reverse idler doesn't look too bad. Sometimes that can be saved. That shaft is great. There's the main shaft. That looks in good shape, and so did the input shaft. But that's typical of these transmissions, and once you replace them all, but usually the only thing you can save on most of these transmissions is the case.
So with the changing of the gears, how do I go about finding replacement gears?
Bratton's has all of the replacement gears for the whole transmission. You'll have no trouble finding gears nowadays any longer. Okay, here, this should come up. Yeah, that's a bit worn in there, but basically the teeth are pretty bad on you see them? Let me get my little flashlight. See all the surfaces here?
Yep, sure, yeah.
And if you look down on the cluster gear,
There you go. So you can kind of focus.
try this one. You see down on the cluster?
Same thing, right?
Same thing, that's the matching gear to this. This is the first reverse. This one doesn't look too bad. Well, we'll see when we get it all cleaned up, but you might be able to say the reverse idler, you can look down there, see the reverse idler gear?
Mm-hmm.
That one looks pretty good. And many times that doesn't get beat up at all. And let's see, what kind of case do you have? Okay, this is the early case. See this particular bar here? It's real fat. This shaft and this whole back end is one of the things that were modified later on. And chances are when we take the gearbox apart, now this one has a snap ring in it, okay. This is one of the later gearboxes. Some of the real early ones had a special plug in the back here. This was a special shaft. And it had a little grease cup on it. This is the later shaft. But it's the second version of the shaft, because it has the fat block.
So would that be consistent with the early 29, or?
Yes, yeah. But not of the early 28. The early 28 also. See these snap rings in here? See this
Okay.
little snap ring?
Yes.
The case took care of this. There was no cut in it to put a snap ring in. There was a step in the case. The gear was controlled by the machining of the case itself, not the snap ring.
So you had a